back at ICANN with Julio checking out some of the Tilta system. Now, of course, Tilta, we know you guys are a distributor of those, and there's a huge lineup of products. I have a Tilta system for my AS7, which I love. You guys have some for a lot of different camera systems, including the new Sony AS7, so let's take a look at that.
Yeah, well, this is our ES-T15 Sony AS7 camera rig. And what's really nice about this rig, it's got 3 different pieces. As you can see down here, we have the VCT base plate. So for all those with the VCT U14, the Sony tripod adapter, they will be able to use this, you know, comfortably. It quickly comes on and off. See, so it's a nice solution for, you know, throwing it on your shoulder, back on a tripod. The cage itself comes with a front plate, and the front plate has a built-in lens ring, the support adapter. So,
like Metabones adapters.
Yeah, for the Metabones, and it allows you to screw into the bottom, just add that extra support, and you know.
That's nice. I mean, I've rigged up stuff where I had to have extra rod support and stuff like that for those lens mounts. It's nice that's built right into the rig, because some people like to leave their Metabones adapter on the camera and never take it off.
Yeah, it's nice. It's built into the front plate, so you know, most people with the Sony's cameras, they love to, you know, automatically like to go with the EF mounts. So it's nice to have there. It's got a top plate here that fits around the existing top handle. And we also have here in the rear, it's a power supply system that it's built on, it attaches to the back of the camera. It allows you to power the camera through P-tab. You can also do 5 volts, 8 volts, and 12 volts out. So you can attach any of the things you need, like a light or a monitor.
I've got a Tilta plate from my AS7. It's super handy because all these voltage conversions built into there. You don't have to get additional D-tap converter or anything like that. Because 5 volt, there are things like your little wireless HDMI stuff like that. 8 volt, a lot of monitors will run off of that. 12 volt, you know, additional lights, stuff like that. It's already in here. That's super handy, and I like that it's mounted to the camera and not a rod support, so you can go a little bit more minimalist on the camera rig and not have to keep adding things to your rods.
Yeah, and we offer these in 3 different packages. So if you like, you can just get the base plate if that's all you need. You can get the cage, the rig itself. You can also get another kit that includes the power solution altogether. Or you can even just go along with just the power supply, and so we have different options. You don't have to you're not dedicated to just one. You can choose to what you need.
Absolutely. So like we talked about, there's a ton of different Tilta camera rigs out there. Right now we're going to take a look at the A7S system we got.
Okay, now this is our ES-T16 A7S camera rig. And like the FS7, it also has a built-in Metabone support adapter. So especially with the smaller camera, you're going to want that added support. So it's built into the camera, the cage itself. The rig has a rotating top handle, so you can turn it 4 different ways.
Lots of cold shoe mounts for your accessories.
So yeah, you got plenty of room for accessories. 2 cold shoe mounts. You know, it's fitted, so you can still reach all the buttons that you need. It's got, on the other side, we have our HDMI plug protector. So it'll go from micro to standard, so you can run cables without worrying about, you know, jamming or causing any damage. The base plate itself, the cage removes from the base plate. It has a quick release system at the bottom. The nice thing about this rig, it's also dovetail compatible. There's also tripod mounts located at the bottom of the base, so if you want to just attach it to a regular tripod plate, you can.
You know, I've got with my AS7, I do love having the dovetail. What's also nice is this universal then with the other camera rigs dovetails, that you can be able to hot swap in between. If you had the 700 or the FS7 or any of the other rigs, you can just slide it right on. Yeah,
especially it's universal, so you can jump from a couple of the other Tilta rigs. As you can see here, we got like the Black Magic here. They both use the same dovetail, so you'll be able to, you know, interchange them. And we sell the plates also individually. So if you want to create multiple setups, you can.
Which is nice because I've got I've got some Liebeck heads, I've got some Manfrotto heads. It's really nice to just be able to put a Tilta plate on each of those and be able to then pop the camera onto whatever rig that you're using. Tell us about this EVF mount.
Our EVF holder has the option to be to come off rods, but we also have this piece here that allows you to attach on top of cameras. And since this camera has several quarter 20 mounts, you can literally attach the EVF right to the body instead of having to go with the rod system that might be in a way, might throw off your balance. It's nicer to just be able to attach it to the actual camera. The EVF itself, it's a new product. It's coming out within the next 2 months, and it's got HDMI and SDI in and out. You got all the things you need, like peaking, false color, your DSLR scaling.
All right, again, we have the Tilta battery plate here, which allows then you to power the A7S. We all know, those that own an A7S, this is a battery hog. It'll be dead in a few minutes.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have that standard V-lock system to go directly into it.
Yeah, and this is our battery plate system. It's Tilta has, we all have this. They all have the same battery plate system. We just have various different types of mounting options.
Having a camera like the A7S means that you can have it really stripped down and very small, or you can build it up if you want to be shooting longer and have it more as a pro solution. So these accessories make it so that you're not compromising your production day, like I said, swapping batteries all the time and not being able to power additional items. It's one of the reasons I love having a battery plate system like this. Julio,
yes.
We have an exoskeleton robot next to me. What can you tell me about this rig that we're looking at right here?
Well, what you're looking at here is Tilta's very own 3-axis gimbal, and how he's holding it is the ArmorMan.
All right, so initially you're looking at this, a lot of people are going to be skeptical, thinking it might be cumbersome. Who's this aimed after? What kind of user is going to be using this on a regular basis?
The exoskeleton's definitely for cinema guys.
There are those guys, the sports shooters, that are going to be out in the field all day long, like they do Steadicam. They cannot hold the camera all day long, of course. So this seems to be a new direction for that type of shooter, because initially a lot of people thought gimbals are for quick shots. You might not use that on a regular basis. You guys are introducing this to say gimbals can be used as a all-day purpose. All right, so this gimbal here, this is actually a Tilta gimbal.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
This is Tilta's new 3-axis gimbal, and what's great about this system is that it only weighs 8 pounds. It allows you to hold up to roughly 18 pounds, so you're allowed to get the big full-size, reds.
Thanks to our sponsors for making our NAB coverage possible.